little too dark. Whoa, what are you doing? Sorry, once again, they changed the goddamn thing. I love it when I. Okay, that's not important right now. Anyway, welcome to another chillin' build. Where we last left off, we had just pretty much painted the accents on this. Oh, that Rhinox dried perfectly. I kind of want to cover up where the paint shouldn't have been, but at the same time, but I think I'm finished. The gold blends in enough with the green that from some angles it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look horrible. I should probably touch up where the red is there and the black on the blaster, but beyond that, I think the salamander is done. That's what I'm worried about most, though, is the glue right there. Okay, let's see if I can do a thing. I hope that sticks, but yeah, I think this guy is done. Yeah, this guy's done. The only thing I really need to do is add on the burn effect to the melt tub, but that's not going to be now because I need to look at what order I need to do it in because I have the paints for it. I just need to know what order to do it in and how to do it believably. So for now, he's done. My only issue I can see with this one is I don't know how to paint that right there. Oh, you fool, Emo. I should have put the empty one on the right instead of on the left, or on the left instead of on the right. Because with how high those are on the belt instead of on the thigh, it would make a lot more sense for reaching to the opposite end and pulling out the bolter rather than reaching on your hip and pulling out the bolter. Okay, well, let's get started. Green, obviously. also stick with green for now, because I might not have the energy to move on to the next thing. Because I slept from... I basically slept for... No, 11 hours, not 12. I slept for 11 hours, I went to bed at 9, woke up at 8. And despite that, I just don't have energy. Then I'll save this guy for last because he's the one with the head, and I need to look at how I'm going to layer Corax Black, because the guy at the shop said that Corvus Black, not Corax, my bad, is good for salamander head skin. Because you want to kind of get that obsidian looking skin, because it's not just a dark. Because for anyone who isn't familiar with the salamander's lore, their skin isn't black in that it has high pigmentation because of for natural reasons. Their skin is basically like an onyx black because the organ in their body that helps in the Space Marine's body that helps change their skin pigment to match wherever they're going to, basically have good UV protection no matter where they're deployed. It is broken because on Vulcan there's so much radiation it just basically shorted out the organ, so they have onyx black skin instead of just dark skin tones. If that just gonna keep shaking. I also apologize that I haven't been streaming lately. On Friday night, I wound up playing with my friends. Same thing on Saturday night. And then last night, I was just dog tired. I so wanted to stream a Star Wars game that I'm just like, you know what? I don't have the energy. Which absolutely sucks because May the 4th and Revenge of the 5th are the best days to be a Star Wars fan. What paintbrush do I usually use? Technically this one's for bases, but I'm sure I can be forgiven for using it for layering. Excuse me. Excuse me, just drinking a soda. get to thinning. Alright, moment of truth. Little too much water. Let's add some paint. Oh yeah, that's better. Up there's the first iteration, down there's the second iteration. Perfect. It was perfect down to the last minute detail. Oh, right. Here's a problem. That's a prosthetic arm. Well, not a problem per se. Just a workaround I gotta figure out. Then, probably later, I'll have to paint the receiver. Speaking of which, girlfriend. What do you mean confirm? Yes, resubmission. Hold on, something that just dawned on me that I want to do real quick. Oh, that loads. I shall paint. You are done loading, so let us create. Because there is a campaign I've been wanting to back on Kickstarter. And it belongs to Legends of Avantris. And it is basically just a sci-fi version of D&D. Let's wash the brush off. Oh yeah. Still perfect. What do you mean verification expired? Ah, okay. I didn't realize I had an email. I didn't realize I had an account already with Kickstarter, but that's okay. Gives me a chance to log in and change some shit around because I think the card they have on file is not my current card. Sorry, I'm not talking a whole lot. I don't really have much to say. Might need to add some more water. Okay, well, let's get this sorted out. Shit, but I forgot the password. When's the 8th? That's a Friday. Ooh. Ouch, $165. Ooh, ouch. Okay. I can't do that now because I've got to save money, but this is easily something I can do in 2 paychecks. Oh, but there is one more. Ed Financial, because guess who took out student loans and didn't complete college? What madness is this? You promised us a painting stream, and here you are paying off your student loans. Well, as much as being an early backer would be fun, and on top of that, being able to. I think that's too much water. That's too much water. That's a little too much paint. Gonna need to add some agua. Or as they call it in Mexico, leche del sol. I mostly want to make this payment because if I don't make this payment and I miss it, it's 200. It's $102. All right, I don't have to worry about that until my next payment is due. Sounded more like Yoda than Mickey. Oh boy. Could I technically be streaming Star Wars games instead of doing this? Yes, but it's also a free day. It's also a day I don't have work. And I on days where I don't have work because of the weather, I like working on miniatures over gaming. Well, I just like working on minis in general. Well, minis. My most recent project is my Baneblade. That cost a pretty penny. And how much was that trilogy again? I just want to make a mental note for how much I need to set aside. 165. Because I want that book. I want that book trilogy. That's. I just can't wait to have that, so I can play that with my friends. I I think I've officially become a nerd because now I've been getting super into D&D. I'm considering pledging a or backing a Kickstarter for a sci-fi version that the Legends of Avantris crew have made. And as much as it would be nice to get two sets of die because I was a VIP backer, I also, as much as I would like to, I also think that I need to hold off on buying anything because on Friday I could totally afford what they want for the book trilogy, but on Saturday we're also going out for dinner, or I'm treating everyone to dinner. Don't like. Okay. Oh no. Okay, good. Thought my brush touched something it shouldn't have. How was that looking at the camera? Whoop. Wrong direction. You can't really tell on the camera. I was hoping I could use it to kind of see, am I leaving streaks behind? Is it coming out okay? But it's kind of hard to tell through the camera because over here I got my laptop. So then that way I can see comments. Oh, I didn't spray the underside. Emo klutz. But if I luck out and I manage to not have work tomorrow, I will probably stream. Probably not a Star Wars game. As much as I would like to. I don't think I have any installed. Let's clean up the brush, get some more water. Because if I don't, that paint's gonna dry out. I need to get like a pipette or something. Because this is kind of obnoxious having to just use the tip of my fucking brush to collect that water. And let's close that. Give it a nice good shake. Shake your paint pot. Shake your paint pot. Shake, shake, shake. Watch, I'm gonna get fucking copyrighted for that one. Alright. Oh, actually, those dried nicely. Maybe those were better. Too late. Well, that's something I need to add to my list is a pipette, because this is really obnoxious. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That is awesome. Sorry, I have a very bad habit of painting off the camera. Not for any particular reason. I think it's just I move a bunch when I paint, and I just find whatever's comfortable. It's just like, ooh, this is comfortable to paint. Well, if nothing else, screwing up while you paint does teach you how to do it in the future. Like, so I'm also working on the Space Wolf guys. Ignore the fact that he doesn't have a head. And obviously, yeah, if he's without a head. So I want to try painting the head and the shoulder pads separate from the body. Because I found the hardest thing to do when painting the face is, well, you can kind of see here, it's a bit harder to access the eyes. Let's get some more paint. I got a little bit of paint on there, but I can always cover it up. Ah, you motherfucking fungal bastards. So, my mom is a crazy plant lady. And for whatever reason, we have fungal gnats because they keep hitching a ride on our goddamn plants somehow. Oh, see, and you're really gonna like episode 23. They make a direct reference to Snake Eater. Oh, I do have some arm I can paint. No! Okay, that didn't get on the carpet. Whew, that would have been my head if it did. I'm gonna let that dry for a second, and then I'm gonna go get some soda. Master Chief in the shoulder. I hate that I couldn't stop it from shaking. I'll put you there. Well, here's my stupidity. I still have soda I could drink. All right. This is coming together smoothly, honestly. There's some paint where paint shouldn't be, but that's okay. Let's see, I'm gonna be obnoxious. Okay. Shit. Damn it, I'll just have to cover those with paint. Though I do remember them. What was it? 160, 165. Wow, it's already 2. I've barely been going for an hour. What the fuck? It's almost 3. Ew. No. How about no? Don't cheat, don't. Is that Stardust? Why is Mace narrating? I mean, Mace is the DM, but that shouldn't be Stardust yet. Oh, it is. What? Something weird's happening. I'm also kind of listening to Legends of Adventures because I want to get a better idea of how to DM. I need a lot more paint. Awesome. Chewing on some chocolate. What in the hell? Oh, because my fucking computer is hot. I opened up one of the mini chocolate bars. Like, what the fuck? Why are you melted? Why are you doing that? Fucking thing just crashed on me. Okay, guess I'm not listening to the Legends of Adventures. For the rest of the stream. Sorry, I just realized I kind of painted off the camera again. Sorry, I gotta stop fucking doing that. I keep going off camera. Actually, you know what? If I keep going off camera, maybe the issue is less with me and more just camera positioning. I did, okay. Ocean, do I need to paint their knuckles green as well? Or their fingers, I should say?
Yeah.
Thank you. Fuck off. I think that's all I can get in terms of armor that's exposed and visible. Everything else is kind of behind something. Shit. That's right, I can paint over it. That might be too much paint. Why is this song in my head right now? It's funny, originally I was going to show building the Bane Blade, but then I saw how much went into it. And yeah, not doing that. If I get another Warhammer vehicle, or just another vehicle in general. And what is this? Hold on, I need to... Ew, no. I don't watch Overwatch. I don't even play Overwatch. It sucks. That also reminds me of my ex. Just kind of go right in there. There's Ocean having a laugh. Oh boy. I just realized I'm probably going to have to paint that little tube on his helmet right there. I don't mind it as much if the paint gets on the back of the gun, because no one... on this side of the gun, I should say. Because no one's really going to notice. It's not like I play with these miniatures. I just paint them. I just build them because building stuff is fun. In short, would I recommend scale modeling as a hobby? Absolutely. It's a lot of fun. The tanks are fun to put together, and I think next week, the A7V that I ordered should be here. Problem is, I ordered it from China, so it has to cross an ocean. But that came out really good. This actually came out better than there's some spots right there. It's a really big spot right there. Actually, that's just shadow. But now my issue remains, what the hell am I going to do with this? I think I might be done with this, with the main body. That's another thing I appreciate in the salamanders. Their color scheme is very simple, very easy. It doesn't require too much detailing compared to, say, Iron Hands. Or Mechanicus. God, that's another reason why I never want to do Mechanicus. Aside from the fact that I just despise the Mechanicus. They are fools who mess around with technology they don't truly understand, Necron technology usually, claim it as their own, as the will of the Omnissiah, and then they get surprised when shit backfires on them. I'm gonna let some of that paint. Yes, I'm gonna let some of that paint. I'm gonna let some of that dry paint. I'm gonna let some of that paint dry. Gonna eat a Kit Kat bar. Not sponsored. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the body the once over. Just look at whatever might look a little too black or gray. Paint over that. And then I'll think I'll end the stream there. I just don't have the energy right now to go over the smaller details like the purity seals. Or to cover up the spots where the green paint shouldn't be. I can always do that another time. I gotta say, these are coming out perfectly. So, which probably means the next time I stream this, he will get all the this guy will get all the detail, and then he will get his body painted. Sans minus the head. I need to be very careful while painting the head, or while painting the body, I should say, because I don't want to get his head green. Then I've already put it together, but I also got a Invader ATV. If you're looking for a very easy starter kit to put together for Warhammer, I would highly recommend the Invader ATV. It's all its pieces are literally just snapped together. No glue required. The side knee is a little too covered by the power cable, so I'll just leave that be. I'm fine with the green getting on the holster as well because Rhinox hide is brown, and brown is darker than green, and brown will cover up the green perfectly. Let's put just a little bit more on the knee thing right there. Damn it, I'm doing it again, painting out the camera. Oh, let me work on the butt flap more. Back of the thigh could use a bit more. I'm sure some of you will be like, oh, well, what about right there? I can't really get in there. Even if I could, I'm going to get this pauldron green. I don't want to do that again. You were all there for the fucking mishap. God, I can't believe I did that. Who the hell drops an entire fucking shoulder pauldron into a pot of paint? Okay, well, I think that'll do it. I don't really have any other spots. I could use a touch-up. And I just don't have the energy to do anything else. Oh, well, you only stand for your job. Sure, sure. But try saying that after you've been in the wind. Having to fight it with a very aerodynamic stop slow sign. Just do a little bit more on the head. Alright, I think that'll do it for this episode of Chillin' Build. I guess to this point, maybe I should just call it Chill and Paint. Chaint and Taint. I want to get as much as that green paint off as possible. Do it in here because I'm not gonna need this for until next time. Anyway, if you watched it while it was live, I appreciate you stopping on by. If you're watching this after the fact, as any kind of archive footage, I also appreciate it. I make no promises because I have no idea what could happen. Here, let me hold that up to the light. So if I don't have work, if it's looking like I'm not scheduled tomorrow, I'll probably stream something tonight. If I don't stream something tonight and I don't have any work tomorrow, I'll probably just do another chillin' build. But I make no promises. I guess I could do a bit more on the fingers, but I could do that another time. Alright, well, I don't have anything else to say, so with that, this is how I know my streams. As always, I hope you enjoyed.